introduce myself. My name is Angie Little, and I represent First United Bank, our Native American Mortgage Division. I have been doing Section 184 loans for about 14 years now. So pretty diverse in a lot of it. I may go kind of fast. If you have any questions, please stop, raise your hand. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you do have. First of all, I do want to say that this program is offered to every Native American that is with a federally recognized tribe. You do not have to just be a Choctaw member. I know I had some questions at the booth, and so I thought I'd probably better say that now, just so that way, it is open to every Native American. Okay. The great thing about the Section 184 loan is a lot of people really thought that this program was really only offered for reservation land. Obviously, in Oklahoma, we have very little reservation land. We're pretty much fee simple. So the great thing about the program is it is offered on tribal trust land, individual allotted land, and unrestricted lands, and obviously for fee simple as well. Basically, this slide is, a lot of people think, kind of get mixed up that the 184 is the income-based loan. You do not have to be within a certain income to qualify. A lot of people think that they're over-income, and so they don't qualify for this loan. We do have a debt-to-income ratio that we do qualify you, but you're not set to a certain income guideline. Dawn, is your CAB program income? Okay. So don't get confused. If you don't qualify necessarily for their program, the 184 is we don't utilize those income guidelines. The program has been around since 1992. Office of Native American Programs, I believe, guaranteed their first Section 184 loan in 1993. It is a very underutilized program. Not a lot of people are even aware that the program exists, and so I think HUD does a really good job of trying to market this program, and it's getting more and more known, especially with the guidelines of FHA and Fannie Mae loans. So this, is becoming it's a lot easier loan to be qualified at. For the mortgage loan, it has to be, it has to be your primary residence. You cannot utilize this loan for investment purposes or any type of commercial purposes. So you're pretty restricted to making it be your primary residence. They can do single wides, double wides, modular homes, stick-built homes. We've had some insul span homes before, so you're not limited to just having a stick-built home. Anything else unusual, Valerie? I think we did some pole barns, maybe that were they actually converted it to be their actual residence. Yes. What's a stick-built home? Just concrete or, just a regular, single family home, yeah. And so, we will do condominiums. You can do a duplex. You have to live in one side of the duplex. So if you have, you actually can rent out the other side, but you have to reside in at least one side of the duplex. So it's pretty open. This for the mortgage process, a lot of people, I know most people are here probably Choctaw tribal members. A lot of you will probably make initial contact with your housing authority, with Valerie and her staff. But occasionally, you will make contact with the lender first. We require that we will do a pre-approval. We will ask for you to submit W-2s, last 2 years W-2s, your 1 full month pay stubs if you are not employed and you're on disability, then we ask for your reporting letter. We will ask for 3 months pay stubs. Some people might not have a checking account. We try to encourage you to open up a checking account because obviously underwriting is going to want to see how well you manage, your bank account and everything. We will pull credit. We do a tri-merge, which is all 3 credit bureaus, and I believe Valerie and them at the Housing Authority will pull credit as well. All the documentation cannot be older than 60 days at the time of application. That is pretty much an Office of Native American Programs rule, so we do abide by their rules. Unfortunately. Obviously, my PowerPoint, we do a lot of traveling, and so this is for a lot of whenever we actually have tribes and other people, so I didn't really have time to take some of these slides out. To mortgage loan, to be a new homeowner, obviously it's to buy a home, build a home. You can purchase and rehabilitate your home, and you can also refinance, and also we have cash out that is available on the 184 program. So it's just not limited to first-time home buyers. If you actually own a home right now, and let's say you're not in the Section 184 loan program, you can actually refinance into the 184. And obviously you have to qualify. If you do have a 184, anybody here have a 184 loan yet? Anybody? No? Okay. If you did, and you had made your payments on time for 12 months, you can actually do a non-credit qualifying, which means you would come to me and say, Angie, my rate's 6%, 7%, there's some pretty high rates a few years ago. Rates right now today were, they're kind of quoting at some of the upper 3s. So you could refinance, and we will not check your credit. We don't check your income. We don't ask for bank statements or W-2s. We just verify that your loan made your payment on time for 12 months. And we actually just start the refinance process. We will update your title work, which is through a title company to make sure there's not any liens other than your first mortgage that you have on there. Or your second mortgage. If you do have a second mortgage, then obviously if it's, by a tribe or something like that, then we ask for them to subordinate that mortgage, but that's, another process.